So after recording the last video, I wasn't entirely happy with the results, the post-processing, the lighting. So I went ahead and changed some of the numbers in the post-processing settings here. I didn't record myself the entire process of going back and forth, testing the numbers. You know, it's just settings. You can download everything that you see here. All the download links are in the descriptions, so you can see it yourself. I didn't feel the need to record me changing all these individual numbers. And I added the same profile to the shake camera. So the default cam and the shake cam, they have the same post-processing profile. And if I play, you know, the game is the same. The graphics look slightly different. I mean, these are subtle changes, but you just got to keep polishing until you get something that you like. And I also changed the particle effects, as you can see here. I've added back the transparency. And again, that's just a matter of changing the settings. If I go back to the scene view, here we have the default damage particle effects. And if I look at one of them, all I had to do was go back and take a look at the materials where you have to make sure that the alpha is turned on here or alpha is selected. And we also have to look at the textures. And this setting in particular from grayscale, this is what led to this sprite having the alpha. If I try changing it, you know, you might get a different result. It's kind of hard to see it, but see the black part here. So I'm going to change it back. And it's the same thing with the hammer. Let me show it to you. All I had to do was change back to the alpha settings. And it's the same thing. Again, in the material alpha, and selecting whatever options that make particle effects look right. If I play again, let me get rid of these prefabs in the scene. And there you see the particle effects. And one last thing, which is physics settings. If I go into the settings, the script, you'll notice that I have these two numbers, default solver iterations. If I take a look, here we're changing the physics settings. This is exactly the same as changing your physics settings here in the project settings. If you go to physics, we have the same settings here, default solver iterations, velocity iterations. I'm changing these two numbers in the code because once you export everything as a package, the Unity settings don't get saved. By having them in the code, we change these numbers right in the beginning of every single time we load a scene. So it's like my way of overriding the numbers in the editor. The physics settings, I should probably talk more in detail in some other videos. These things pretty much require a lot more attention, so I'm gonna make a separate video for that. And for this one, I think I've explained all the changes that I made without recording, so that hopefully you're not confused. But the gameplay is the same, it's just some different numbers in the camera settings and some physics settings. Okay, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.